Carol and I have taken so many great vacations over the past few years. Never anything extravagant, but always fun and memorable. But this year, the world changed. We still wanted to take a vacation, but didn't know what would be safe or even open for that matter. So we rented a cabin called Derby Serenity in Perry County, Indiana. It was right across the river from Kentucky and right on the edge of the Hoosier National Forest. We could relax. Carol could catch up on some reading. And then she said the sweetest thing she could.
Taking my picture?
Yes, I am. I am taking. You want me to clear out up? Does that fit there? After our journey, we settled in and enjoyed chicken on the grill and corn on the cob. Wow, the rain held off, so I can get a ride in. I got a 4 hours ride today. Don't know where I'm going. I'm not looking forward to those hills. We'll beat them. I didn't know what to expect that first day when I left the cabin. I'd studied the area a little, but these were all new roads to me. I knew there would be hills bigger than I was used to, but not how much bigger. At first it was nothing I hadn't experienced before, and it was a relaxing, scenic ride. Taking pictures like I always do. Then the hills got steeper and curved upwards. And there came a point when I started questioning my life choices. When I saw the sign for German Ridge, I figured I was at the top of this particular elevation, and a nice place to rest and enjoy the scenery. Well, as expected, I'm getting my butt kicked by these hills. I came across this area. It's a German Ridge Park, German something ridge. Oh, cool. I'll go there, rest a while. But like everything else in the world, after this, I realized I had no idea where I was. So I pulled out my phone and asked how to get back to Derby Serenity. Apparently, Siri thought I needed to ride further because the directions took me further away. It was hot, and the hills unrelenting. Then I started to run low on water, and there was no place anywhere to find more. Feeling better now. The roads aren't as hilly. There's me and my 2 legs. The scenery was beautiful, but it wasn't the most enjoyable day of cycling I've ever experienced. After a nap, I was feeling better and ready to do something I'd looked forward to for a long time: cooking ribs on an open fire along with some baked potatoes. Wednesday was no bike day. Carol loves Christmas, and so our one excursion took us to Santa Claus, Indiana. Lincoln's boyhood home was just a little further down the road. The museum itself was closed, but you could still view the ruins of the cabin, his mother's grave, and the monument. Then it was a little bit further down the road for our one dinner out. The Log Inn is Indiana's oldest restaurant. Portions of the original structure remain inside the building, and it is said that Abe Lincoln himself ate here once. But the biggest thrill for me was catfish that you just can't get in northern Indiana. On Thursday I had a plan, a mission, and a lot more water. For as many years and as many miles as I have traveled on bicycle, I have only ridden in 4 states: Indiana, Michigan, Ohio, and Florida. Today I was on a quest to add a 5th. Even though we were staying just across the river from Kentucky, the nearest bridge was 20 miles away. I started on a beautiful back road through the forest. Then on to Indiana 66 along the river. Arriving in Cannelton, Indiana, I found the bridge crossing into Hawesville, Kentucky. It turned out not to be a bridge designed for bicycles. It was 2 lanes with just a tiny shoulder. I am sure I was hated by people in 2 states at that moment. But I was determined to make it to the Bluegrass State, even though my stay was less than 10 minutes. Making the journey back into Indiana, safely I might add, I decided to have a snack. Let's do a small burger, deluxe please.
Okay. Did you want cheese on it?
Please. Good burger. To return to Derby Serenity, I took State Road 37, though at first it didn't look inviting. Like cycling isn't dangerous enough. The hills were a little more evenly distributed, and I love the limestone rock facing. Then it was Highway 77 all the way back to Derby. And for dinner that night, it was steaks and baked potatoes on the grill. One last day, one last ride. I started by heading north along the Ohio River. Up a big hill, and then down a big hill. I rode a ways down a back road and was rewarded with some great pictures. On Tuesday, I had seen a sign for Rome, Indiana, that also mentioned a historical landmark, so I had to check it out. There was one road into Rome that was also the road out. The sign boasted a population of 37. It stood in front of the historical courthouse that seemed to be out of place in this forgotten town. There was a boat launch where I witnessed the biggest barge I've ever seen. It was a great place to snap a few more pictures too. Then it was back to Derby Serenity and one last dinner on the fire. Chilling. Oh.